Hello everyone, my name is Cadens and welcome back to more The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we had a big fight protecting our academy from the 4th commander. And we got the new students from the 2nd Defense Academy over here. But they're not very friendly now because of differences in opinion. So yeah, that's great. That's just swell. In fact, I can't even go into the gym, which is where they're all training at. Anyways, before we do too much else, I want to go check out the new areas that have opened and try and use them. Alright, so we can upgrade the... Okay. Oh, we can get new things too. Electrified fence. Places a barricade that stuns an enemy in range. 1 HP, stun range 8 spaces. Explosive mine. Places a trap that deals explosive damage when stepped on. 2 damage. And spring trap. Places a trap that ignores obstacles to move user or great distances when tripped. Well, let me go look at the other place first. Let me go to the biolab. Okay, so this is how we upgrade our potions. Max uses. Desperation potion. User becomes 1, HP becomes 1. Oh, that's curious, because that means you could use it to kill your own ally. Power Panacea. Recover all HP, all status effects, and heals fatigue. Well, that's definitely powerful. Unfortunate that I don't literally have anything to do it with. What I need are more materials at this point. What I also want to go check out is the training room. So I can't upgrade their stuff still, at least. Sacrificial Viper. User extends arm to strike an enemy in front, inflicting bleed on the target. Okay. Kyoshika has... Wait, I didn't even check what your other thing was. Fatal Contagion. Debuffs enemies in front within a large area, inflicting -2 attack and -3 movement. Interesting. Kyoshika has Shigure no Mai. Launch into a powerful spinning slash, inflicting stun on user. Ooh, okay. But it's a high attack, so that's cool. And Shinsepu Yaiba. Mow down enemies in range, push targets back 1 space. Well, I want this right out the gate, honestly. Kurara can craft support tower that buffs allies at the start of each turn, max allowed 1 HP 5, and it adds 2 armor to allies within range. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see, and Nozomi can get bolstering bullets, buffs all allies in range, adds 1 attack and 5 movement to all allies. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get Jack. I'm just telling you now, I'm not gonna be able to get Jack anything here. I'm gonna need a lot of time to get stuff. Well, I should get the Sacrificial Viper. Will these guys not even come out with me to fight, though? That's what I'm curious about. Will they not even come out to fight with me now? I guess there's one easy way we can try and find out. Each character has an exploration skill. Create teams suit your needs by making choice corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press R1 to go on simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. Oh, what? Oh, it means, like, you don't do the actual thing, does it? I'm experimenting, still training, what? No, sorry, next time. Okay, so we can't even use those guys, gotcha. In that case, what material do I need? I don't even know what the material names are. Go to the garage. Oh no, man. Learn Airblade. Can I learn anything new? No. It's just now occurring to me that none of these upgrades say anything like needing other materials. Curious. Tsubasa Science. I don't know. I definitely need materials, though. That much I know for certain. One thing that I did end up learning about is that apparently once you beat the game once, you get access to like a way of choosing whatever day you wish. So I'm wondering if you can use this to kind of like farm, like, for events and stuff, like max out your stuff. It'd be cool if so. Because again, I want to see what it feels like to get all powerful. But one thing at a time, I think. I think we need textiles is what I'm looking for. So, wait. Oh, I picked other... Okay, never mind, I was wrong. Sorry. Textiles, minerals, BP... And I guess minerals and machines, sure. You know what, screw it. Just do a simple exploration. I want to see what you get. Oh. I'll be honest with you, I think that's a lot better than what I would have done. Oh well. I need to do it at least once to see what it was like.
You never
Shut up.
will then.
Alright, day's almost over. Not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. Guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. Got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. 32. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Thank you,
Be ready to
Siri.
give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Alright. Should go to the cafeteria, although I doubt she'll be there today. This is just feeling depressing at this point. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from the school here today. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care anything, but do those guys really train every morning?
It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier.
I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though.
You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me?
Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, all it comes down to is guts.
What happened to Shoma? Shoma, are you alright? Shoma? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious.
It's melting again. Quick, someone cut off his head. The revival mac will fix it when it puts them back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance.
Can't solve all your problems with beheadings.
But Mr. Gonzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him.
Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still.
His true Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. He's acting weird. Shoma? We're really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. Shoma? But no, still no closer to patching things up with the team from the art school. We can't let things continue as they are. But how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? Guess I'll just have to try whatever I can my own way. Yep, they're all in there. I'm curious, if I go to the rec room and use the gift-o-matic, can I even gift them anything? Or is that out of the question? What keywords we looking at? Professional. A toolkit would probably be loved. We also got new access to a few new items. Let's give her a toolkit. Crafting complete. I can give things to other people that I don't... Wait. Wait, what? Oh, I can't gift anything to... Oh, come on. Whatever. Tsubasa. You want this?
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Technology went up by 20. Free time. Yep. This is just sad at this point.
Taki, come and act in this movie I'm shooting, okay?
Alright.
Look what I mean with the gift-o-matic. I can use this video camera to direct my very own movie. I'm gonna make the nastiest, most messed up splatter film I've ever made and send the TRC into a total spiral of terror. So I need you to act in my movie, as a corpse.
A corpse?
Yep, all you have to do is die on camera. Just plunge a knife into your belly and gut yourself.
I'm not gonna commit seppuku for your own movie. Besides, that has nothing to do with acting.
It's fine, I can just bring you back with the revival-matic. Filming starts now. I have the set ready over there.
Ah, shit. I ran as fast as my feet would carry me. Video. Hell no.
You never know. Well then.
Shut up. Okay, another day gone. They've been going a lot faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karura, not Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So I ended my 32nd day at the Last Defense Academy. Ah, another flashback.
Hey,
What's up?
did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Nice.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Boring school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. As they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karura. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright? Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karura and I were always together.
So, I I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh, it was for your mom.
Document.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
No.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
No.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so
The
cool.
more we see of Kara, it really is the case that Kara and Nozomi are really different.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Day 33. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Thank you,
Prepare,
Siri.
Be ready.
Shut up. Another dream. It's no surprise I dream about Kara again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't this word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. If Nozomi is an alternate version of Kara, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't gonna get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Oh, everyone's here. What? What's going on here? Uh-oh. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here?
Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You like you're a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests.
Sir Takumi, sure you never do such thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you were mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword, well, perhaps I got carried away.
No, I'm actually curious now.
For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked him to come. There's something I want you to hear, all of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday, but he tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream, one that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Shoma! Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, Though I thought we agreed Mr. Gonzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, It was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't want to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though?
So was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen?
Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shoplifting. We don't get it either.
What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again.
Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaking machine in the weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura?
Huh? Hey, Nozomi, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. And those machines are the same as the ones we got here, right? The ones we can't get working?
Yes, I think it covers everything from my last memory.
We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, why they were both at the at both the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that?
Yes, I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. This time, I remember why I was putting those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It
What
was
the?
some kind of experiment.
Uh.
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
Is Kamakura the hospital that Karua and Nozomi, I'm assuming Nozomi at this point, and its dad worked at?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine, and they said something. Something about my blood.
Blood?
Your blood?
Like hemoanima?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way, but it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
It has to be referring to hemoanima. It seems like, knowing Nozomi's case, it seems like hemoanima can't just manifest in anybody. It seems like it's something special that only manifests in certain people. But what are the conditions that allow someone to draw upon the power of hemoanima?
Special blood. You think it's got something to do with hemoanima?
But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it?
So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma? Have you got crazy high midichlorian encounter or something?
I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway.
How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about.
Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway.
There was one other thing, right, Shoma?
Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Yep, it's everybody.
It was all of you, too.
All of us.
What?
You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
I might have an idea what's going on here. What if our real bodies are still in those machines in the Last Defense Academy? We can't get them open, and we can't really see what's in them either, right? So what if our bodies are still in those capsules? Why would our bodies still be in those capsules, though, and how are we... If our real bodies are out in the capsule, then what is it that we're walking around with? What do you think the Revivomatic really does? I'm starting to wonder, do you think that maybe our real bodies are technically in the capsules, and that whenever the Revivomatic is used, it takes a sample of the blood maybe from the capsules and uses it to create a copy of our actual real bodies, which we then somehow manage to control.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
What are you talking about? Us in those machines?
That include our group too? Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there.
Crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it?
In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there sometime before we came to the school.
I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it?
Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have the money to spare on medical bills.
And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister.
You didn't have to bring me into this.
See? It just doesn't add up. We couldn't have been there.
Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. When I came to, I was at the academy with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out, but what if it's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean that we'd be none of the wiser.
Hey, yeah, that kind of what happens in killing games all the time.
But it's possible though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation.
So then, what did they do to us while we were there?
Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it is related to hemoanima after all.
I think it's so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and
Oh my god, enough already.
Kurara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us.
You interrupted our training for this, to hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that?
but this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it?
Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash.
Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details.
Unimportant? Well, we're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us?
Igor didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if it being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted it that it's for the greater good. We decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later.
In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you.
Huh?
First you refuse to fight, then you muddy the waters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit.
I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as Pawn Scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say no word. I'll spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now.
Shoma began backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path.
That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of.
What are you talking about, Kurara?
Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs swishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense here is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
What happened to her? Kurara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
Huh? But I...
And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here.
Well, the thing about that is...
Zip it! No excuses. Just go. Leave. Move out. Mosey. Shuffle. Off. Scram. Depart. Disappear. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out!
Hey, leave him alone, you...
Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next. Oh dear.
Filthy hands off me!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that was awesome! Combo! Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box?
In Usuzuki receives education, everything we need to enforce our will in society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. If any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences.
You'll get yours when the revolution comes.
Sorry, man. Wish I could help you, but you know how it is. I don't hate girls, no matter how much they deserve it.
Stop it, Kurara. Please, that's enough. So, I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let's return to our training, friends. Come late, Kurara.
My wrath must be appeased.
It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now.
Uh,
I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time.
uh,
Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated.
I'm sorry, Shoma. I never thought I would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The art team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. We'd all have been better off if I'd never been born.
Well said.
Brother dearest, don't agree with him. That Tamale really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. That psycho actually hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy.
Is that a good thing? I don't know.
Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're gonna ever make things work with them.
The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Start with a K, ends with a killing game, and it's totally still a genre with untapped potential.
Darmy, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of day left. Should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Alright. I guess go read in the library. There's still books there that need to be read. Again, I have no idea how to properly spend my time in these kind of games without any kind of guide, so, I'm gonna go at 6. Have I already completed this book? Didn't I complete a book? Insect Metamorphosis. But only increases one of 2 stats. Unlocked a keyword video. That's right, for Darmy. I need to level up the other stuff. I do need to use the library. I feel like I'm making everything worse. Investigation by 10. Free time. Let me go to the biolab, see if I can't upgrade anything in there. A desperation potion could be handy, potentially. Tell you what, I'll make 1. If I want more attacks, then I just need to be leveling up, like knowledge and stuff. Like, what? Like, I should probably hang out with Ato is what I should do. Ato, do I know what your preferred item is? Something about books. Ato.
Here, do some reading?
Edo, you really love books, huh?
Ah.
I've been going to the library every day since it was unlocked.
I can't relax if I don't read every day. Books are like family to me.
Like family.
Yes, like my mentors and teachers too. While I was too physically fragile to go out as a kid, books taught me so much. From the value of life, the transient nature of dreams, the heartbreak of love, to the importance of friends. I would even go as far as saying that I learned everything that matters in life from books.
Edo seems livelier than usual as he talked about books. Kind of inspired me to want to read too. Knowledge. Bing bong.
You never
Shut up.
will then.
We're gonna need to do more persuasion games, aren't we? There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. 34. Bing bong. Up, different.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready
Good
to...
job. Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. Wonder how everyone's doing. No one's in there. It's just these two. What? I feel like I should be worried. Oh, it's you three. Sorry. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I expect to see the others after what happened yesterday.
I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture.
Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination, too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition.
At least those two are happy.
Gee, it sure is boring around here. Can't believe I haven't woken up with a severe severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off, just for something to do.
And Army's the same as ever. No use waiting around and hoping Nozomi will show up. Might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. I wonder if this is the game's way of saying, like, hey, you better be ready, it's about to happen again. Again, if combat ever becomes too much to where I'm stuck, then I might very well just switch it to easy mode. Because obviously if I'm stuck, I need a way of getting out. Let's head to the Gift-O-Matic this time. Let's give Edo something. Keyword knowledge. Detective merch. Planosphere. Landscape picture. I guess let's do this one. Maybe he'll like it. Edo?
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Math 2! Free time. Something about sexy accessories for, there was something about sexy accessories for, whatchamacallit, Takeharu. Hmm? Oh, I can actually hit that button there. Nice. Sexy. Yoga outfit. I'm going to assume the magazine. Fucking... I feel like I'm going to get killed, but at the same time, I'm way too curious. Is this what you want? Wait, it was an accessory. I'm an idiot.
Whoa! This is serious.
Never mind, he
funky.
liked it, apparently.
You know just what I like, Takumi.
Never mind, that was apparently a good thing. Bing bong. I was fully expecting to get my face caved in.
You never
Shut
will
up.
then.
Another day with no fighting, either inside or out. We haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing, though. Guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. 35. I'm waiting for the moment it hit that friggin' nighttime invasion happens again.
Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare, be ready to...
Shut up. I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Tsubasa and Eito. Looks like today isn't getting any better than yesterday.
If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. The artists know how to work as a team, I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping.
What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the incident?
So, as far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time.
I wonder if Shoma's gonna be the next one to awaken. He's been acting strange. I feared as much. What's with Eito, though? It looks like there's something on his mind. Eito, what's up? Hey, Eito, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Kurara?
Well, of course I do, but that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes.
Do not say that statement in the way that you just did. First, we need to talk about parallel universes. I swear to God, you're giving me Mario flashbacks. Huh?
I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information that the library has on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it. The more I think it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes.
You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somewhat crossed over from another reality?
Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over.
You mean, I'm the one who's from another dimension?
Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex?
Oh, yeah.
Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell.
Yeah. We were like flying through something.
It's more like the world was warping around me. I never experienced anything like that before.
Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. So have we been dragged to another reality?
Isn't it possible that what we felt was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality?
What, we all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch.
Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. What's all this parallel universe stuff coming from?
It's it's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh?
Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously.
Huh? Really?
I mean, no matter how you look at it, this school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
Sending us to a different reality?
What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
In that case, what would be the point, though? Are they trying to save this world? Those machines send us here.
Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse.
But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what was even real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be.
This is a parallel world, though. That makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. Guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100.
That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else.
Thanks. I'll leave it to you then.
Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way.
Thank you, Tsubasa. Tsubasa was getting really enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Okie dokie. Parallel universes. Here we are again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out, the gap in our memories, the strange machines, it all supports that theory, I guess. I feel like that's not the whole story. Or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. Okie dokie. Not that button. Art items. He liked the 5-star novel, at least. Sorry, I'm... I guess hang out with, Do I know about what Tsubasa likes? Oh, no. Well, I could maybe learn more? Wait, no. Keywords are like... I don't know. Keywords are weird. Knowledge books. Let's try this again with the gift of Matakin getting Ato something. A book, a knowledgeable book. A history of mankind would be knowledgeable. Let's do it. History of mankind. Ato.
You truly understand.
Nice, that worked. Oh, wait the... Someone's at the door. Wonder what they want. It's... Nozomi!
Sorry for disturbing you.
Huh? Oh, no, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business.
I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria.
An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time?
I don't know. One minute everything was fine. The next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, if it got out of hand, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own.
Alright, in that case we better hurry.
Thank you. Come on.
Come on. What's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise.
You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were a government official, I'd be railing for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution.
Good thing we're not government officials then.
Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurara. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jumanji sword trembles with outrage. Ew, too much information, Kyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. Hey, I am on your side. And just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false.
Okay, so what is everyone fighting about?
Are you guys overreacting? This isn't that big a deal, is it?
I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know? Like maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it. But I wouldn't feel a thing.
Why's everything gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, it ain't working.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these.
Yeah, get back to your sickbed, invalid. And Takumi, now you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness.
Bear witness? To what?
I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and mete out sweet, merciless judgment.
Criminal? Wait, what do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down.
Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 BPM. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst. It's a promise. In the name of the Usuzukis, I'll have my revenge.
What are you talking about? Treasure? Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about treasure being stolen?
Fine. Pains me to relive this tragedy all over again. I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night.
What? That's what this is all about? Huh?
I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable.
How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape.
I like it. Let's go with that.
You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry. You have to understand, Kurara really likes curry. Like, really, really. You could use a Faraday's constant worth of reallys and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the Ration Nomadic either. She wanted to make it by hand using her traditional family recipe.
Suzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish, with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and now some low-down thief has taken it away from me.
Snatching a child away in the dead of night. Truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though?
I hate to admit it, but he's got a point. This is stupid. All this over a little curry. I'm out of here. Uh-oh. Don't. I saw that coming.
You pizza face Silverblock!
I saw that one coming. Bye, Gaku.
There's a galactic bazooka, and the crowd goes wild.
Is that what that text called?
Damn it, that's the second time you've got to jump on me. Let that be a warning to you. Nobody's allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment.
But you're not actually going to execute them, are you?
Absolutely. It's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards.
In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make for better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry.
Enough with the gore. You're not impressing anyone.
Wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemoanima, are you?
What else? Enemies of the Usuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we're sworn to exterminate.
But Kurara, you're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use your full power on one of us all over a little curry.
Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know.
Great idea. Let's make a hemoanima battle royale. I'll go grab our infusers.
Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand.
Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry.
Huh? Shoma, I don't even think it's him, to be honest with you. Shoma, what did you mean just now?
Just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Kurara left in the refrigerator.
What?
I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemoanima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burn on the school with absolutely no redeeming features after all.
Shoma, are you serious?
Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting.
I see.
Kurara took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma.
How was it?
Huh?
You ate it, right? How did it taste?
Oh, it was delicious.
That's all. I might have forgiven you if you had something more interesting to say. Alright, let's get on with the playing.
Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry, too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone.
But why would you want...
Very well, if you're resigned to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My sublime hemoanima will be the last thing you ever see.
Kurara, no. Think about what you're saying. Hemoanima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other.
Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right?
A mock battle?
The maggot and I will duel each other. No holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members.
Barely. That sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But...
Step forward, maggot. I want to finish this and get on with the day.
But I can't.
Shoma doesn't know how to use hemoanima. It wouldn't be a fair fight.
He's a member of a special defense unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you in the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
You and what army? I think it's time you pay for being such a stuck-up jerk.
Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up, too.
Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to go through me first.
Zanzios, not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way.
Father dearest, stop making it worse.
Please, everyone, I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully.
Peace is never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free reign. It's happening. It's finally happening. Viva killing.
This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding him back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. No. This war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy too. Between the invaders, our hemo-anima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that.
Please. We shouldn't.
Huh?
All of you, knock it off right now!
I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with the one-on-one duel, just Kurara and Shoma.
But Shoma can't fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready, to get him to a point where he can fight.
Sir Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf.
No, that's fine with me.
Is it?
How much time do you want?
Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help to motivate him.
This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most.
8. I'll wait 8 days.
Are you sure, Lady Kurara? Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story.
8 is the Usuzuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong in business or in life. That's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked. Understand?
Alright, I can live with that.
And another thing, this isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our 2 teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked.
Wait, when you say anything,
I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them.
So that's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept.
This decided, Kyoshika. They've got 8 days. When's their time limit?
Aura, today it's day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3, carry the 1.
Day 43.
I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all.
Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I can't wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong.
Kurara stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left.
Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all. If I went for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I'd show you.
Yugamu and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer.
Are you sure about this? She's going to hold you to that promise.
It
wasn't a promise! Takumi said all that on his own! It'll never stand up in court! I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then. That would have been fine with me, of course.
Mother dearest, if you can't say anything nice...
I'll see what I can do to calm Kurara down, but I don't know if it will do any good. Once she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it.
With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends.
So we're really doing this? I know we got 8 days, but still.
8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before then, we take the L. Hey! We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seeing stars before she knows what hit her.
Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you can beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars! Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still just be as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me.
I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice.
Maybe just think about it for today.
I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it.
Alright. I guess I can do that much.
Boy. We decided to leave things at that for today and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark out. Bing bong.
You never
Shut up.
will then.
Again, as I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Kurara. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, though. And then there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself asleep. 36. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepared, be ready.
Shut up. Alright, we need to start persuading Shoma. Wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. Better go to the cafeteria and check. We need to figure out how to get him to understand. How to get him to fight. Huh? Shoma's not here.
No, Ida went to go get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet.
Damn it, this ain't no time to be hiding in his room.
Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kurara hit me.
After waiting a while longer, the last two members of our group finally made an appearance. I still think Shoma's hiding something inside of him. There's some aspect of Shoma that I think is something terrifying.
Come on, Shoma.
Edo practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze.
Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble.
What?
My existence, I mean. It causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end.
Shoma. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday?
Yes, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise.
Oh, jeez, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Guess you got no choice but to go with plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat.
Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you in any way we can. Yeah, maybe I'd get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that.
Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am.
Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious. More fundamental.
Hey, hit me.
What?
Takemawa got to his feet and stomped over to where Shoma was standing.
Just hit me. See what happens.
Okay.
Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takemawa in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way.
Alright, let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact I barely felt a thing. The important thing is that you did it. You threw a punch, and it connected. So, what you got to complain about?
Oh. So that's the problem. You, Huh. I see now. Shoma? A few minutes later.
You see what I mean now?
Oh. What happened?
I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict in my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches and I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out.
So that's what he means by it's in a cellular level.
Hey!
Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to.
I tried to tell you.
This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet too. It's no wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does.
Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me.
Evidently, though, something's not right here. Evidently, Shoma himself mentioned that Sire was able to just stab him with the infuser and it still let him fight. So there has to be a way of getting around this.
Can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kurara next week. There's no getting out of it.
It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too.
I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves and force us to wait on their every whim. Or humiliate us by just treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set.
I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position, but there's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using all this time to figure out a way to make peace with them.
Shoma.
I'll get out of your way now, so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations.
Damn. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria.
How about as well as expected?
Yeah, you show as much fine spirit as a solid slug.
What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. A killing game would make all those little problems go away.
Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Genzaki's condition. Exactly. He wouldn't have been picked. Like, evidently, there's gotta be a way for him to get around it. He was able to... because he's here.
Yeah!
So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this.
You shouldn't be the one making that point.
No, you're right. They won't select someone who couldn't fight.
Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random.
I don't think so. I have to wonder, is there another side to Shoma? Do you think that maybe there's a side of Shoma we haven't been seen yet? We've always seen him as the one, we've always seen him as the one who's like self-depressing and all that, but there have been moments where he's been acting odd, where he goes into some kind of trance or whatever. I feel like there's something about him that's not known to us yet. There's a side of him that's hidden, I feel. Something that might be a lot more aggressive and might be what actually would allow him to fight. And if we can find out what that side is, if I'm right, then we could actually stand a chance against Kurara. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here.
Huh?
A special reason.
Huh.
Perhaps he has hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even not valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Miss Satsuki. It was probably just an administrative error.
Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried.
What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings.
This is just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi.
Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Genzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie.
Right. Physiognomy may have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Guys, quit being so mean.
What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. I think I know exactly who it is. One thing that he mentioned before is animals. He mentioned he had a dog. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated.
That approach worked for me and Gaku.
We'll just have to hope it can works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino.
Let us know if there's anything we can do to help.
That's right. We're all in this together. Let's show us chumps what real teamwork looks like.
Yeah!
Sure, I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus.
You want to get paid to help out?
We got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may even have less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Edo said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason, that he may have potential none of us have recognized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, guess I'll start by drawing some information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. Can't take this time for granted. So we need, again, I think it's going to be something related to animals, because the one thing we do know about Shoma is that he had a dog. He mentioned that he was taking care of a dog when suddenly all the stuff with Hemoanima started. If we can maybe get him to remember the dog, then maybe we can actually get him to fight. Seems like Gaku has some intel. Gaku, you got here? There you are. Someone Shoma want? What about Plushie? Huh? Plushie. I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He wanted a plushie. Seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it would be to persuade him to fight. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. We can probably use this in the Gift-O-Matic at least. Let's see what Kako and Yua have. Or, is her name Yua? Why am I... Kako and Ima.
You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Genzaki to fight.
Hey!
Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Kurara, who knows what we might be forced to do.
Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Genzaki's as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back.
He didn't even check to see if his family was okay. Just ran away with his dog.
You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For the record, I say no way.
Nope, but he will save his dog. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shoma's eyes. Then what would he fight for? A dog? A pet that he loves? It might be the one thing that can convince him. Darumi.
I can't wait!
You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait?
I mean, how is this not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are playing for me. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog?
It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset.
Oh, please. Of course he's not. He's just gonna forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I just have to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area.
Getting somewhere. Ado.
Oh, something Shoma might want. I have to guess something dog-related.
Dog-related?
He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo.
Shoma had a dog. Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too. Yeah, back when we first
My
met.
only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Gotta remind him about his dog.
Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable.
So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him.
So I think he might be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo.
What could I give him, though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it. Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? Let's take a look. Seems like the book Shoma'd like. Picture book about Shiba Inus would be right up his alley. Alright, Gift-O-Matic time. Alright, starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with that night.
He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo.
I should get him a dog plushie. If I give him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. Let's search the Gift-O-Matic. Eventually, dog plushie. Hey, a Shiba dog-shaped plushie. The fluffy texture might be better than the real thing. Recommend for those who are unable to keep pets. Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea where to find one. Dari mentioned it.
I figured there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area.
Okay, go search for it in the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Let's get a move on. Day 37. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 37th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare. Be ready to get.
Shut up. All right, let's go find it. Okay, I'm gonna go find that dog collar. Let's get a move on. Let's take you, and you.
Move out!
Here we go! Blast away the flames. So, we're looking for a dog collar. Alright, there we are. One, two, three, four. One. Well, this is already a sucky start. Enemy appeared. Alrighty, let's get going. Player turn.
Ready when you are.
Rev it up!
Yes, leave it to me.
I've got this.
Take that!
Let's do this.
Yeah! All right. I guess it's my turn. Allow me to
This.
take down their numbers. Got it. Nice.
Let's
And then we can
freaking
just out of the
go.
way with you. Easy peasy.
Might as well take it.
Purple mushroom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. Check underneath. BP bronze token.
We did it.
2 or 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3. Pick it up. Straw doll.
I'll take that.
We'll do a 1. Continue. We'll do a 3. Well, you asked Tsubasa to fix. Vacuum cleaner. Attack it.
I'll take this with me.
Throw a stone.
I'll take that.
Why'd I do that? Oh well.
I'm ready whenever.
Good at that.
All well and good. Yes, leave it to me.
Good to go. Let's go.
Got it.
Got it.
I'm taking the wheel. Don't
Fire
try to
away!
stop me.
All good.
Take that.
Got the collar. Got the collar. Now I got everything I need. Should hurry up, hurry back and craft that plushie. Got it. All good. Shiba dog plushie.
You're mine. Look at this little guy.
Yes, the Shiba Inu plushie's done. Take the freshly made gift and head over to Shoma's immediately. Time to persuade him. Oh, hey, this is a nice simple room.
Did you come here to change my mind? Please give up trying to make me fight. I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Kurara. I'm trash, garbage, a bomb-fiend cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. A plushie this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me.
Huh?
Come on, don't be like that and just take it. Or do you not like it?
No, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love at first sight. But that's exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh trek.
What do you mean leave the school? You can't even use your hemoanima yet. The Veers will kill you.
Yes, it's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow Kurara's anger to subside.
I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. Shoma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. No, I can't let him go. I need to get the self-destructive Shoma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. I'm gonna go ahead and save. What? I didn't even read what that said. Alright, Shoma. Time to begin.
Please give up trying to make me fight. I was born a loser, a cockroach who can't even fight.
You saw what happened to me?
Yeah?
I passed out just by lightly tapping someone. It's clear what would happen if I fought Kurara. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
You can do it.
Don't worry. You can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory. I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who contaminates every...
We can do our best together.
We can do our best together.
It wouldn't matter. Some things are impossible to overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with zero potential. No amount of effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh, please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you. Please, just...
I'll never stop believing in you, buddy.
I'll never stop believing in you.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Please stop talking to me. Why won't you just let me go? Give up on getting me to fight Kurara. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Nothing more painful than having people believe? Why do you hate it that much? It's not necessarily a bad thing, right?
That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Fears like me only know how to fall short of expectations. I'm scared of disappointing people. I'm just going to disappoint people who believe in me. And I'd rather die before I get the chance.
Shoma. I see. It's not that Shoma doesn't want to fight. He's scared of disappointing people. Why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shoma, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who are hoping for my...
Nope, that didn't work.
What are my strengths?
Oh, wait,
I'd
that was
love
right?
to hear about them, if you weren't just lying to try and get me to...
You're...
I'm not kind.
Why are you so scared of letting people down? Whoops.
My parents were but Oh my. They would say, I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurt. That's when I realized if nobody expect.
I thought I hit it. Oh, for...
Oh my. They would say,
It seems like this led somewhere, though.
Shoma, you.
what are my strengths? I'd love to hear about them. If you weren't just lying to try and get me to fight. You can't, can you?
Ah.
Yep, not that.
My parents were part of the elite, but oh my. They would say, without giving a single. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me,
Maybe just don't bother to meet everyone's expectations.
There are some expectations you should never run away from.
expectations I should never run away from? Could you give me an example? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone.
What about Leo?
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
What? How do you know about Leo?
Ado told me that you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night.
Yes, Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. So I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms.
Shoma hugged the plushie I gave him. He might be trying to remember how Leo fell in his arms. Right now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking that you're never coming back.
Out in the cold! Oh right, Leo doesn't have a home. Because the invaders destroyed it.
He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger.
Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me.
Shoma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people. But there are some expectations that you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectations of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. Stop saying that you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your faithful companion who's awaiting your return. Getting closer.
You're right. I can't die here. I'm sure Leo's out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight.
Finally made up your mind to join us? We gotta go tell everyone. They'll be so happy to hear it. I took Shoma by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... Shoma? He didn't budge. He just stood there trembling.
How am I supposed to beat Kurara? I can't imagine winning this match no matter how much I try. All I can picture is her pummeling me into a humiliating defeat.
Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fear of losing.
What can I do to beat Kurara? If I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests.
I can't just ask Shoma to fight with zero chance of winning. I've come this far. I need to calm him down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurara? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her.
It's okay if you lose. So what?
It's okay if you lose.
What do you mean it's okay?
I mean, of course I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kurara is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight, after all.
It doesn't make it okay for me to lose. If I lose, you all will be subjected to an awful punishment.
And we accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. I'm sure she's not going to kill us over this.
Then what's even the point of me fighting?
The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That'd be a huge step forward for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again. It's time.
Why are you so nice to me?
Because you're my friend, buddy.
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you.
I believe in you.
Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you.
Of course.
I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually.
You got this, Shoma. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Don't be afraid. Persuasion complete.
My own way of fighting. What could a measly worm like me possibly do apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe I can try. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out.
That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward.
Alright, I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way.
The sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever, but it sounds like you started to think more positively. That's all I want, buddy. Day 38. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 38th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring. Be ready to get.
Shut up. I've done everything I can with Shoma. All that's left is for him to take the next step himself. I guess all I can do now is prepare for the next defensive battle while I wait for him to get together. All right, we've done what we can to help Shoma out. The rest is on him to figure it out. Whatever happens, it's in his hands now. Should probably. I don't know exactly how I'm even supposed to properly update all this stuff. My god, I'm terrible. Well, I know art items for Darumi. So I guess let's go look at art items and what is the most horrid thing I can create. Do I know what I need with you, buddy? No, I don't. On second thoughts then, we're gonna hang out with him. Excuse me.
No, that's not right.
What's up, Gok?
No, the clothing options in the Gift-O-Matic are my style at all, bro.
You understand Gaku better. Alright. More free time. I can only hope that Shoma's gonna make it in time. I guess I'll go do the science stuff. Guess I can look at this. I can get one increase in movement. I guess sure. I want to see what else can be upgraded. Voltage gain times 2. Bolstering bullet. Let's do that. Executioner. I feel like counter would be great on Takeharu. Anyways, let's hang out with Tsubasa. What's got you smiling like that, Tsubasa?
Being in a garage just makes me so happy. It's just like my grandpa's workshop. Wrenches on the floor, tires piled up every which way, all kinds of weird machinery. It's exactly like the lab at the workshop.
Can't help but mirror Subasa's delighted smile. Memories. Science 2. It's not ready. Shoma never came out of his room today. As frustrating as it is, all I can do is wait. I already decided I was going to put my faith in him. I need to tell everyone tomorrow that I'm sure he'll be ready to act soon. I wish for a newly invigorated Shoma as I climbed into bed and fell asleep. 39. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 39th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare. Be ready to...
Shut up. I get the feeling we're about to get interrupted by a fight. This morning. Better head over to the cafeteria. I have to tell everyone how my discussion with Shoma went. I really think we're about to get attacked. But I think Shoma's going to appear when it happens. When I got to the cafeteria, I was surprised to hear laughter and cheers coming from inside.
Really gonna do it, Shoma? For real? Like, for real, for real? I won't see how a spineless tapeworm like me can make a difference, but I'm willing to at least try for your sakes.
Yeah, man, so whatever your tapeworm, even with a little hard work, we'll have you feeling more like a hookworm.
What's the difference? You already told everyone, Shoma?
Yes, I'm not confident at all, but I've decided to do whatever I can.
That attitude shows you've already made progress. Now you've just got to keep it up. All this positivity is depressing. I'm gonna need some black gore to keep me on an even keel.
Shoma had made progress. It's true. A week ago, he never acted this determined.
Congratulations again, Takumi. You managed to reach Shoma when no one else could.
There really is something special about you. I just got lucky.
Don't be so modest. When times are tough, you shine like the sun, chasing away the shadows and warming our hearts. Whether we're drowning in the depths of despair or tossed around by the winds of chance, it always works out in the end. And that's because we have you here, bringing us together and showing us the way forward.
Edo, are you sure you're alright? Maybe you should lie down. Okay, next order of business. Shoma might be up for it now, but he still can't fight.
That's right. Even with this newfound motivation, I'm still the same battle-allergic wimp I always was.
You want to try using your infuser?
No, stabbing myself is way too scary. Pointing things give me the willies. Besides, even if I did transform, that wouldn't change the fact that I can't fight.
Oh dear, you really are hopeless.
I thought when the invaders attacked the complex, you must have gotten involved in the battle back then, right?
No, I just kept running away until Siri took matters into his own hands and stabbed me from behind. All I remember after that is desperately trying to protect myself from any further damage.
That's all.
Guys, we've only got 4 days, maybe less. Are you sure we can make a fire off him by then?
We can't give up now. If we all work together, we're bound to come up with something.
But how are we going to uncover Mr. Gonzaki's talent when he can't even throw a punch without falling to pieces? I have a feeling I know what needs to be done. I think it's that whenever he transforms with the Hemo Anima, I think something about him changes. He might become a different person. Take.
Shoma, you want to overcome this weakness of yours, right? You're willing to put in the effort? In that case, it's pretty obvious what we need to work on from here on.
Did you think of something?
You just gotta train your body, work out, bulk up, and power your way through your problems.
What stereotypical muscle-headed approach. Allergies don't have anything to do with working out, you know?
I'll do it. I'll train.
You will?
I've never tried improving my strength or endurance or general fitness level before, so I think it might help. Anyway, I've made up my mind to do whatever I can.
Now you're talking. You know what? I'm gonna help you do it. 3 or 4 days will be plenty. You won't recognize yourself when I'm done with you.
Really?
You sure about this, Takemaru? I know you're in good shape and all, but have you ever trained someone else before?
Sure have. I used to volunteer at a senior center, and those old folks totally dominated the neighborhood sports festival thanks to me.
For someone who looks like a thug, your life sounds so wholesome. But what if training's not enough? Maybe we should plan it out.
Yeah, shut up. Ain't no point overcomplicating it. I'm telling you guys, I got this. Come on, Shoma. Today's the first day of your totally extreme, super intense hell and back training regimen.
Okay.
Go! Yeah! Oh, they're great. The unlikely duo jogged out of the cafeteria, Shoma already lagging behind.
Physical activity, hard-earned sweat, bonds forged through mutual hardships. Doesn't the thought of it make you want to put rocks in your pockets and walk out to sea?
We've come this far. It's up to Takemaru now, and Shoma himself.
I'm sure those two will work something out. We just have to have faith in them.
So began Shoma's first day of training under Takemaru. Oh, hell yeah!
into it. No guts,
Yes!
no glory.
Yes!
Guts, no glory.
Go!
I can't hear you.
Do it!
Guts, no glory.
Do it!
Come on, man. You can do better
Consume.
than that. Chug it.
He's gonna be a completely different
Don't
character.
let anything hold you back. Understand? Nope.
Right. No guts, no
Louder! Shout from your diaphragm.
Do it!
no guts, no glory.
Do it!
For the rest of us, the next few days seem to pass in the blink of an eye.
Go!
Day 40. Day 41. We skipped 40%. Day 42.
Wow, that days sure passed in the blink of an eye, huh? It's like absolutely nothing interesting happened.
I was glad there weren't any enemy attacks. I would have messed everything up. The duel's tomorrow, you know? You think Shoma's gonna be ready? He better be, after all that training Takemura's put him through. He should be able to use his Hemo Anima by now, right? The two of them have been holed up in the Leisure Lounge almost the whole time, so we haven't been able to check on their progress.
I went there and asked how they were doing earlier, but they wouldn't even open the door. They said they didn't want any distractions.
When I passed the lounge, I heard a lot of growling coming from inside.
I heard them chanting some kind of battle cry together. It reminded me of drunken businessmen singing karaoke in the bar I used to go to back home.
What were you doing in a place like that, your age? Oh, come on, who are we kidding? Shoma's never gonna win this. He's gonna get annihilated and we're gonna be stuck with whatever messed up punishment the art team comes up with. Our luck couldn't be rottener. Well, I actually eavesdrop on the arts discussing what they're going to do with us. And let's just say that we should start getting used to the smell of dirty bathrooms. I hope you guys, have strong stomachs. Don't say anymore, I don't want to know.
Hey!
I know it's frustrating, but we've done all we can, and I'm sure Shoma and Takemura's training won't be for nothing.
Either way, we'll know by this time tomorrow.
Tomorrow. To be honest, I still feel uneasy, but I'll try to have faith. I'll believe in my friends. They can do it. Sun sink beneath the horizon, signaling the end of our 42nd day. Tomorrow's day 43, the end of Kurara's 8-day grace period, the day of the duel that will decide our future here at the Academy. There's going to be a enemy attack here, isn't there? Bing bong.
Get ready for your 43rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepared. Be ready to get...
Shut up. It's finally here, the day of Shoma and Kurara's mock battle. Guess I should count myself lucky the invaders left us alone all this time. Now it's up to Shoma to show us what he can do. Someone's at the door. Before I could get it open, it swung in from the other side and someone came rushing in.
What you still doing in your room talking to me? Everyone's waiting!
Huh? Takemaru.
It's a big day. Already told those second campus chumps to meet us in the gym.
So, how's Shoma doing? Is he gonna be okay to fight?
Damn right he is. You're not gonna believe how far he's come. Anyway, head on over to the gym and see for yourself.
Oh Jesus, what have you done to him? You seem pretty confident. Hope Shoma feels the same. Fighting is one thing, but can he really win? It's no good worrying about it now. I should just go to the gym and see how things play out. I am almost scared to see what Shoma has turned into at this point. I feel like he's not even going to be Shoma at this point. Alright, let's see what Shoma's become.
Well, all the peasants are here, ready to face judgment. This is the day we put you in your place. Are you prepared to pay the price for your insolence?
Absolutely not. Why are you only ever confident when you're saying no?
I can't wait for you to hear the punishment we came up with. We had so many ideas, we had to break it down to several phases.
Whatever they are, just keep them to yourself. I'm so not in the mood for it today.
So where's the other duelist?
What, do you get running cramps and trying to avoid a threatening-looking fly, hit his head on doorknob and then crap his pants for good measure?
Laugh what you can, Tomato Head. My boy Shoma will be here soon enough. He's just doing some last-minute reps.
Reps. Now. As if on cue, the door of the gym creaked open in a way I could only describe as ominous.
I'm here.
The voice was just like the Shoma we all knew, but when we turned to look at him...
What sorry happened? To keep you all waiting.
What did you do? What did you do?
What the? Who are you?
What happened?
I know. I deserve to be
Holy
executed on the
shit.
spot for holding things up. Talk about getting a swelled head.
Holy shit!
Swelled head? More like a swole everything else.
What have you become?
Just what the heck is going on here?
The ultimate human being.
Yeah, Take a good look. My training course doesn't just take you to hell and back. It gets results.
Fucking Maru.
Results like these shouldn't be possible after just a few days.
What did you do to him?
What did I tell you? He's like a whole different person now.
He has a different body.
You're certainly right about that.
Oh, not another healthy young man with big muscles. Take him away! Just looking at him is making me break out in a rash.
What happened? Holy shit. Even Kurara's like, what the fuck?
Are you freaking serious? What have you been doing for the last 8 days?
Finding my resolve and doing my best. I accepted my weakness and put in the effort to start changing it in my own human trash kind of way. And now here I am.
Just like that?
I'm actually surprised he managed to stick with the training all the way to the end. Guy's got guts. He never done any kind of training before, so I guess his muscles decided to make up for the lost time.
This level of craft goes beyond human capacity. He must be some manner of fearsome yokai. Nobigari, perhaps. Or Mikiyoshi, Nudo.
So cool. We're gonna win this. Okay, Sean, grab your fuser and do your thing. Show her what us pens are capable of.
My infuser? I still haven't used it yet.
Huh? Wait a minute. Don't tell me your allergy is...
Yeah, it's still the same as ever. Don't get me wrong, I worked harder these last couple of days than I have my whole life, and I'm definitely stronger now. But my aversion to violence is part of my basic physiology. I still can't throw a punch without affecting me.
And what was the point of all that training?
Looks like we're screwed after all.
So train harder than you've ever done just before it gave you a bunch of useless muscles. Even when you try to change, you mess it up. My class web will blow you apart like a microwave exploding a hamster.
Kurara, this has gone far enough. If you don't back down, I'm going to get angry. What? Uh-oh. Even she's sad. You know, anima isn't just a tool for inflicting pain on others. It's a symbol for everything we stand for in this war. I won't forgive anyone who misuses it, not even you.
What? You won't forgive me? What makes you think I need your forgiveness in the first place? And Suzuki apologized for nothing.
Forget about your family for a minute and listen to me. I'm asking you, Kurara, not as the Usuzuki here, but as yourself. Please, Kurara, we're friends. I can't stand by and let you make such a terrible mistake.
Zomi.
This duel is meant to be a mock battle, right? Even if I can't talk you out of it, you can at least reconsider your terms. Telling you when only one of you can use Hemo Anima won't prove anything. It'll just be a one-sided slaughter. Abusing your power that way makes you no better than the invaders. You were given this power so we could create a better future for humanity. It's not meant to be used in this personal squabble.
Perhaps you're right. That means he loses by default. He's the one who showed up in a state unfit for battle.
No way, I won't accept that.
No, a minute. The issue's whether it's a fair fight or not, right? There's a simple solution to that. Why don't they both fight without Hemo Anima? Just go at it mano a mano, the old-fashioned way.
This was meant to be a Hemo Anima duel. Why should Kurara be the one to handicap herself?
Well, you scared? Afraid you're gonna get whooped?
Scared? Me? How dare you? Suzuki never retreats, never surrenders. That's been drilled into me since the day I was born. The very suggestion is an insult to our legacy of sacrifice and success. I'm not like the rest of you peasants turning tail at the first sign of danger. I'm not like you. I'm not. I won't back down.
There she goes again. What exactly is she so offended about?
Is that yes?
So be it. I'll fight you on your own level. The result will still be the same anyway.
Oh, it's on. You good with that, Shoma?
Yes, all right.
Are you sure about this? Shoma's still got zero fighting sense, and that's saying something coming from me. If he can't hit back, he won't stand a chance of winning.
I tried to tell you physical training was a waste of time.
Come on, guys. You don't think we just trained his body, do you? My training course is way more extensive than that.
What else did you do then?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just sit back and enjoy the fireworks.
With this, Takemaru said and watched as Shoma and Kurara slowly made their way to the middle of the room.
That beefcake bomb will help you defend against my fist of fury. One hit to your vital organs, you'll crumble just like any other opponent. Fair experience, true hell.
I won't run away anymore. All this training, everything I've learned, I won't let it...
Jesus Christ.
It's over already! That's probably moving too fast for you to follow, but that was actually a 10-hit combo. Boxing is all about speed, timing, and precision. I target a different vital spot with every blow. First the temple, then the jaw, then the lymph nodes, heart, spleen, solar plexus, mainly jewels.
That's the very definition of a low blow, Lady Kurara. And do they really count as a vital spot? Let it go, Kiyoshika.
He won't be getting up anytime soon. I didn't even break a sweat.
No freaking way. Just like that.
No, look!
It'll point to where Shoma, who lay sprawled on the floor, starts slowly, gradually getting back onto his feet.
I won't lose. Oh, so you do have a backbone after all. Getting up from an attack like that is no easy feat. But...
Let's see how you deal with this!
that should do the trick. He'll be out cold for 2 days, maybe even 3. I can still fight. Oh my god, you guys, look at that. Cross still on her feet. I've been on my feet the whole time.
Wow, that's amazing, Shoma. Did all those muscles protect him or something?
No, Kurara's strikes all connected, each one of them targeting one of Shoma's vitals. Muscles or no, a person can't get hit in all those places without taking damage.
So how does he keep getting back up?
You know our motto. No guts, no glory.
Huh?
My training ain't just about bulking up. If anything, that's just a fun little bonus. Mostly it's about drawing out your fighting spirit. It doesn't matter how strong you are if you don't got the guts to back it up.
God's fighting spirit. You taught that to Shoma?
Learn your place, you stubborn little pill bug!
Shoma!
There, now it's over.
No, it ain't.
Not yet. I haven't lost yet. I won't give up.
Go down, you flatulating butthead!
Come on, Shoma.
How's that? Your brain should be mush after a blow like that. Won't lose. I won't lose.
Inconceivable. How's he still conscious? After taking that many of Kurara's punches, we should be measuring him for a confidence. And by now.
I may be weak and useless, basically a piece of human trash, in human form. But even so, I won't give up. Even a loser like me has people who are counting on me. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Even if I can't be the person they think I am, there's one thing I can do, and that's refuse to accept defeat. That's why you can't beat me. Knock me down all you want, I'll just keep getting up again.
This isn't funny anymore! I'll send you to the next dimension!
You can't hurt him. A series of high-speed punches sent Shoma flying, but just like last time, he got to his feet again.
No guts, no glory.
Seriously, what gives? It takes more than guts to take that many shots.
Shoma's tougher than he looks. I think maybe that's part of his potential or whatever.
Huh?
His strength, speed, and flexibility are all about as below average as you can get. But the dude's resilient. He probably never knows because of how he avoids fighting, but he can take a hell of a lot of punishment.
So what we're seeing now?
Yeah, this is how Shoma fights. He's all about defense, endurance, taking the hit, and getting back up again.
He's a defensive person.
No more things! Die, die, die!
It doesn't matter how much you hit him. He's a tank.
I can still fight.
Wow, Shoma's determination is incredible. This can't be happening.
Huh? What's the matter?
She's been fighting too fiercely for too long. She can't breathe. Not surprising with that honking big mask on. Air. I need air.
You alright? Maybe you should take off your mask.
Quiet you. Worry about your own hide.
But
Get away from me, peasant. Don't you dare defile my personal space.
you're suffering. Here, let me.
Shoma took another step toward Kurara, his muscular arms outstretched.
No, don't, please.
Her panicked cries fell on deaf ears. She was powerless to resist as she yanked the mask off in one swift movement. Finally get to see. Oh, hey. Huh. So that's what you look like.
A wild, pretty girl appeared?
Yeah.
That's Kurara?
She looks... To be honest, I don't know exactly what I expected to appear under that mask, but definitely wasn't what I'm seeing.
You gotta be kidding me. She was a total babe this whole time?
Gaku.
You should be okay now. take some deep breaths.
No. No.
Please forgive me.
Ah.
Why is she crying all of a sudden? Is she faking it for sympathy? Is that some kind of strategy?
I wonder if she switches between being like above all else when she has the tomato head on, but the second it goes off, she just becomes like this.
Of course I'm not faking it. I'll apologize. I'll make it right, I promise.
No.
What's going on here? Her personality's done a complete 180. This is the real Kurara.
It is?
Deep down, Kurara's very shy and timid. She's the type to shut herself in her room and hide from the world. But given her family's position, she's expected to project a certain confidence. If she tried to run from her responsibilities, it would make the Usuzukis look weak. So instead, she hides her insecurities behind that mask and plays the part that's expected of her.
So, then, the reason Kurara was so hard on Shoma before...
It's because, in a way, Shoma's the same way. She's the same way as Shoma.
This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of them all. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
It reminded her too much of herself. It's because he reminded her of herself, of how she wants to run away from everything.
Well, that's still no excuse for everything she's done. She's treated us like dirt ever since she got here. I'm sorry. For all of that, it must have been an absolute nightmare to be around.
Oh, what the? Oh god, she really has just become like freaking Shoma. This is weird.
Once the mask goes on, I get so into my art persona, I can't hold myself back. I beg you forgive me. I promise I won't do it again. Don't worry, you precious little princess. We'll forgive you. Once we have our revenge, that is. Please don't do anything.
Anything. Will you admit defeating the stool then?
The duel? Yes.
Of course.
Yeah!
I concede. I'm too exhausted to carry on anyway.
Yippee!
Lady Kurara,
Oh.
what a mortifying way to end it. Sorry, I think I might have misheard that. Did I?
Yeah, man, you won! I knew you could do it.
I what? Me?
Yeah!
You're fine with that too, Kurara.
Yes, it's my loss, so please don't pick on me.
Lady Kurara! I won. A milk-toast little sweat stain like me actually won something.
Way to go, Shoma. You're so cool.
Yay! How about the art thing? You guys will do whatever we want now, right?
Oh, right. We did promise, didn't we? Confound it all. Just don't make anything too painful. I have a pathetically low pain threshold. There, princess. We won't hurt you. I got something much worse in mind. Whatever, let's pick something else. Do you want money? I'll give you as much as you want.
As much as we want. Okay, then give me 50,000 yen. That'll be enough for me to get me and my family some new clothes and a nice meal. That's the best you can think of? You can tell you don't hang around rich folks too often. His lack of imagination is sad, really.
Hold on a sec. This is Shoma's victory. He should be the one to pick. What do you say, man? How do you want to get these guys back for how they treat us?
Shoma? Hello? Are you still having trouble accepting the fact that you won? Shoma!
No way! Why you have to pass out right when it was getting good?
Shoma, are you okay?
Oh, those punches must have finally taken their toll. Little guy's tough, but he's not invincible.
He's going to need a lot bed rest after this. Everyone help me get him back to his room.
Hey!
Right.
What about a punishment for the losers?
Forget that. It can wait until Shoma's actually, conscious. I'm sorry.
We all pitched in to carry Shoma's bulked up frame back to his room and put him in the bed. Once we were sure he was going to be okay, we left him there and turned in for the night. Well then, this has been eventful.
You never know. Well then.
Shut up. Wow, today was quite a day. Shoma actually won. I'm still in shock. It's just a shame he had to get so beat up to do it. But everything should be fine now, right? Guess I'll find out tomorrow. For now, I would need a rest. All the excitement's really taking it out of me. I went to bed feeling as tired as if I'd been the one who took a beating and was asleep within a few seconds. Day 44. I assume we're going to be back to Tomato Head Evil.
Get ready for your 44th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved
can't skip.
school
It's gonna
from
be-
the vile...
There it is. Yep, here we go. I had a feeling. Huh. Flaring siren across the morning announcement. I jumped out of bed. That sound could only mean one thing. At least they were kind enough to wait until after. Alright, get to move. It's enemy attack. This early in the day, too? Move, move, move! Here they come! Here I thought things would finally start to settle down now that we were done with all the Showman versus Kurara madness. There's no time to stand here grumbling. I need to get over to the war room. Gotta move on. Everyone who can fight, fight. Takumi, thank goodness you're here. There are bears heading this way, and a lot of them. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, finally I get to kill something. It's a long, boring old daily life section. Do those jerks have to attack this early? I haven't even had breakfast yet. Yeah, they could have given us a little more warning. Waking up to that security alarm's not good for my heart.
A true warrior must remain vigilant, ready to take up arms and engage in battle at any time.
You're just as asleep as the rest of us. Pull yourselves together, peasants. I won't hesitate to feed you to the invaders if you hold us back out there. And why are you back to your old persona? What happened to all that I'm sorry I won't do it again stuff from yesterday?
I can sit and watch you work yourself up all day.
What are you guys doing here anyway? We sure as heck didn't invite you.
Hey!
Come on, don't fight. We got more important things to worry about.
Takumi's right. We have to work together to keep the invaders away from the school.
Not all of us are here, though.
Yeah, you know how those twins are, and Shoma's still out cold.
Makes sense, after what he went through yesterday.
Ha! The feeble little dust mite is just as unreliable as ever. I want unmasked Kurara back!
While the others argued, the monitors continued to show the feed from outside the school. Suddenly, Kyoshika let out a strangled cry.
Huh?
Lady Nozomi! What is it? Look, on the monitor! Huh? What the?
What are we looking at? The little guy?
Yeah, what is that?
Why is it lingering apart from the crowd like that?
Oh! Is this the thing that took away your other friend?
Is that a new invader variant? Doesn't look that strong to me.
It's a commander.
It's a commander.
What? That tiny thing?
It's the one that took away their friend from before.
Verily. There's no mistaking it. Not just any commander either. It's the vile fiend that took Lady Moko from us.
Yep. So this is the one that stole your friend. Moko, the friend of yours who got captured saving the rest of you?
She got captured by that thing? How'd that happen?
I don't really remember. It was such a crazy battle, we barely noticed what was going on until it was too late.
The last thing we saw was that commander leading Moko away, and then they were gone. Losing Moko has been a stain in our honor ever since. We have to get her back, or her sacrifice will have been in vain.
And now we finally have a chance to do so. This commander surely knows where Lady Moko was taken.
Takumi, I know it's asking a lot, but could you leave the commander to us?
Huh?
I think it's only here to spy on us and retreat before it has to fight. We can't let it get away. This could be our only chance to find out what happened to Moko. So could you deal with the rest of the invaders while we settle things with the commander?
Sheesh, first you want us to work together, now you're asking us to split up? Make up your mind.
Is this friend of yours even still around to rescue? After this long, she's probably...
Alright, we'll do it. It's obvious how much this Moko girl means to all of you. Go, do what you need to do. We'll hold down the fort in the meantime.
Thank you.
You're such a simp, Takumi. She already turned you down once. Just move on already.
Anyway, we'll get going right away. We'll join back up with you as soon as we can.
Have no fear, justice is bound to prevail. Come, Holy Jumanji Sword, let's unleash chaos together.
With a few scattered words of gratitude, the team from the second campus boarded the launch pads and jumped down into the battlefield.
We should get going too. There's plenty of invaders to keep us busy.
All right, everyone, let's do this. Come on, get pumped.
You know, I've been thinking about, like, reality and stuff. What if none of this is real? What if we're just playable units in a video game?
Darmy.
Living, dying, and being revived all
Darmy.
for some random player's entertainment.
Yes.
If it's all meaningless anyway, we might as well have fun with it, right? Let's get this defensive battle started!
Alright, here we go. Let the blood flow. And I think, I'm getting the feeling that it's not going to be just us six going out. I get the feeling we're going to be seeing a 7th one join in sometime during the wave. Right, rush through. Chaos.
Let's do it. Everybody, go!
So they'll take care of the commander for us while we just got to take care of the smaller ones. So, what exactly we look like we doing with here? Lots. Lots. Lots! Alright, that's over there. Those two there. Ooh, I don't like that team over there, though. Oh, what the heck's going on?
Is it just me? Or are there way more of them than usual?
No, you're right. They probably have more troops to spare now that the other academy has fallen.
Basically, we've gotten off lightly until now. From now on, we'll be facing numbers like this a lot more often.
Yep.
For real? Just us against all of them? Oh, what did I ever do to deserve this?
Show a little spirit, why don't you? No guts, no glory.
No guts, no glory. All allies are annihilated or the barrier generator is destroyed or losing conditions. I can't even actually check them out while they're dealing with this thing. So this is the thing that took away Moko. Also, now that I get a better look at it, I can see what they mean by, why are you able to stretch out your body like that, sir? That's interesting. Okay, thankfully it looks like over on this side there's actually not a lot for them to deal with. Except we're not going to be dealing with any of this right now, because we're going to go ahead and end it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.